This is Market on Main. We are a locally owned and operated grocery store in Osakis, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. And how did you decide to, you didn't start this business, how did you decide to purchase this business?
A wild hair. It truly was. Like when it went up for sale a year and a half ago, I said to my husband, maybe we should buy the grocery store. And he kind of looked at me and he went, what? I'm like, why not? Like, I have an accounting background, and, my husband and I, we love to like grow our own food, and we love local food production. And so a lot of it just kind of felt right. And we love Osakis and the community, and it was a way to meet a need here as well. And so we went through the process, and it fell through, and we were disappointed, but everything works out exactly how it should, and it circled back at the right time. And then the process was seamless, and then we opened.
Okay, and you were just talking about local food, and I see some local foods behind you.
Yeah, some of my favorite things, like this coffee is roasted by Heirloom Roastery by Brandon.
Cool.
And he makes incredible coffee, and he goes to these countries and sources his beans and builds relationships with people that he's buying from. And it's a really neat business. So there's lots of local food production here. We do have traditional, or conventional grocery, as you would call it, to serve a need as well here. But our local stuff has taken off better than I expected.
Oh, that's so cool. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So that kind of leads me to one of my next questions, which is, what about your job do you like the most?
That's a huge part of it, is the local food production and meeting people, building relationships with suppliers. I also love being a part of the community and meeting people, and there's a lot of people I've known for my whole life because I've lived here forever.
Yeah. But
there's also a lot of people I didn't know. And it's really cool to serve this community in this way, because this is a really needed business here. We serve a lot of elderly here, and so it's really cool to come in and serve and meet a need in that way.
So where would folks go if they didn't get to shop at Market on Main?
The closest grocery store is Alexandria or Sauk Center, so 10-12 miles each direction on 94.
All right, so this is right in their community.
Yeah.
If they run out of soup, they can come grab a quick can of soup and make their dinner, and it's not a big inconvenience for them.
For sure.
That's awesome. What are some of the typical jobs you do as a business owner? You mentioned accounting and accounting background.
Yeah.
What do you do?
So a lot of bookwork.
Yeah.
Filing invoices.
Really exciting.
Yes. Very glamorous, one could say. So I do most of the ordering and supplier relations, bookwork, accounting type stuff, deposits, cash management, all types of things.
So who does a lot of the customer-facing pieces, and how long have they been with you?
So I have a couple of employees that work up front who, I was telling you about Julie. She worked here many years ago, as I was a teenager. And so she is a well-known Osakis local, and people are thrilled to see her here. And so she's here a couple days a week, and I have a couple other employees that work up front.
Yeah.
Come fall, when things just inevitably quiet down, I'll work up front more and do dual purpose type things. So
it does have a tendency to slow down a little bit during the cooler months. Okay. Okay, that's kind of neat. You've worked here before yourself, is that correct?
Yeah, as a teenager.
As a teenager, okay. So you probably understand some of those patterns back and forth.
Yeah, and just living here, you learn the lake traffic, because we have a lot of seasonal cabins here. Yeah, and so you just kind of learn as you live here as well.
Yeah, oh, that's great. Okay, how long have you been in the grocery business?
Well, we opened in February, so
not long.
7 months, maybe 6. So
that's awesome.
Not long.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how did you learn about the small business development side?
The bank. So when I had approached the bank about a loan, they wanted me to work with Skip Carpenter to do a business analysis and do a business plan and budgets and things like that. So the bank connected me.
Okay, terrific.
Yeah.
And then I was going to ask, what issue did you work on with your SBDC consultants?
Yeah.
And that sounds like the financial analysis and the business plan.
Yes.
Okay. And then, would you recommend the Small Business Development Center to other entrepreneurs?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think working with Skip really opened my eyes to some things that I hadn't taken into consideration, and that was really beneficial for me to like walk into this eyes wide open, like with him really saying, no, you need to adjust this to account for this, you know, because I haven't been in grocery for very long. That support was really crucial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, do you have recommendations for other entrepreneurs who would like to start a business? What should they know?
You have to be a little crazy. No, no, I just think go for it. Like, you don't have much to lose. I mean, there's always more money to be made. There's always, you know, but if you have a passion and the heart for it, go for it. And there is really great support out there. Like, even if you just start with like your local bank, they have incredible resources. And, you know, most of your local banks want to see businesses come to town and see them succeed, so they have great resources. That's how I got connected with Skip. And yeah, just go for it. Be brave.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So you felt supported in your process.
Oh, absolutely.
By your lender and your consultant, trying to make sure that you're as successful.
And the lender and the consultant worked together as well. Like, and they communicated, and so I felt like I didn't have to babysit essentially. Like, did you talk to Skip? Did you? They just did it, and that was incredible to have that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to share?
I don't think so.
Okay. So then the last thing I'm going to ask you is, how can people find Market on Main?
Come to Osakis. We are at 59 West Main Street. Okay. We're not on Central Avenue. So Central Avenue is what everyone considers to be Main Street in Osakis. But we're just right off of Central on Main Street, across from the post office. We have a big sign that says Market on Main, and we're across from the post office, so we're fairly easy to find. Yeah. But yeah, come to Osakis, stop at our coffee shops or restaurants, and there's a lot to do here.